Hey gamers, Mucklick here, and this is a showcase video for the Blish HUD overlay event table module. What does it do? The event table module keeps you updated on all upcoming events that are on a regular interval, meaning the ones that happen at specific times, either with the classic table design and or with the reminders on a fixed interval before the event actually starts. How to set it up. To use this module, you will first need to set up Blish HUD. We have a guide for that I will link in the description down below. This setup only has to be done one time and allows you quick access to the 50 plus modules within it. After setting up Blish HUD, open Guild Wars 2 and Blish HUD at the same time. If you run Guild Wars 2 as an admin, you will need to run Blish HUD as an admin as well. Once it is visible on the bar at the top, click the Blish icon, click the gear on the left-hand side if it isn't already selected, select Module Repo, which opens a list of modules available to you, and then scroll down to Event Table, or search Event Table in the box at the top, and click Install on the Event Table module. If it prompts you for a restart of Blish HUD at the bottom of the window, click that. It should only take a few seconds. After install is completed, which should also only take a few seconds, click on Manage Modules below the repo and go to Event Table and then click Enable Module at the top right of the window. Check the two boxes Account and Progression under API Permissions. This allows Event Table to check off any once-a-day events that you have already done that day. Click on Open Settings. Global Visible simply shows the event table. I recommend setting a hotkey for this. For example, you can see that I use Alt-E, which will simply toggle the table on and off when I need to see it. A note here, when you first open the table, it may appear gigantic or have way too many events on it for what you need. Don't worry, we'll fix that momentarily. Register Corner Icon simply adds a shortcut to the module to your dock at the top. Corner icon left and right click actions simply determines what happens when you left and right click on that icon at the top. Open Map Hotkey. Put whatever button you use to open your full screen map here, which is M by default. Next are checkboxes that will automatically hide the event table if it is in your face under any of these circumstances. For example, if you want the table to hide if you unexpectedly get into combat, check the box for Hide in Combat. Menu Event Sort Mode. This option lets you select how information is displayed in some menus. I prefer to use the alphabetical order myself. Development. Don't touch that unless you fancy yourself a programmer. In which case, join the Blish HUD Discord and apply for a position. Please note this is an internship and does not pay. Event Areas tab. By clicking on Manage Events, you will open a menu with all the events in the game that this module tracks. By checking or unchecking anything in here, you will choose what your event table will display. You can also right-click on an item on the event table itself if you wish to remove it or make changes to that specific thing. So if you care very much about certain things, make sure they are active and remove the ones you don't care about. The rest of the events area screen is focused on customizing the visuals for event table. Play with these settings until you are satisfied. A worthwhile note here, under the behaviors section, you will find settings for what happens when you click on something in the event table. You can have it set to copy the waypoint to your clipboard, allowing you to open a chat with someone, clicking Ctrl V to paste a link to that waypoint, allowing multiple people to quickly go to the same linked location. You can also change it to simply move your map to the location and waypoint there immediately after left-clicking on an event. Additionally, you can control-click any event on the table to whisper yourself the waypoint link if you wish to do so. Another setting often used by some players is under Behaviors, titled Limit to Current Map. As the name implies, this only shows items on the event table relevant to the map you are on. Reminders tab. This controls the second major feature of this module, which is the reminders. These display a visual and audio, if you set it up, notification that pops up to remind you of an upcoming event that is about to begin. This section is pretty straightforward. You click Enable a Test Reminder at the top, then customize the settings below to adjust it to your liking. Similar to the Event Table tab, of special note here are the settings that determine what happens when you click a reminder, such as linking you the waypoint or moving your map straight to the target location. Dynamic Events tab. Show dynamic events on map shows orange areas where events can occur in the game. Show dynamic events in world draws a mesh in the world if you are at an area where an event can occur, if you wish to make sure that you are in the right spot. From this screen, you can keybind either of these features and make adjustments to them. Manage Events lets you choose which events are displayed in the zone that you are currently in. Event Timers tab. Checking Show Event Timers on map will show the areas clearly marked that have events on the event table. Checking Show Event Timers in World puts a bulletin board at each event spot, showing you when the next one will occur. You can set key bindings for either or both of these features from the menu, and there are other customization options on this tab for these reminders. The self-hosting events tab is for if you want to call attention to an event currently in progress without needing a group, squad, or whatever. The Blish HUD tab allows you to connect with this module's web service for use of some of its features. If you ever hit a feature you want to use that mentions the need for this web service, this is what it was referring to. One of the main uses of this service is to make custom events from a web page that allows you to add additional things to your event table, such as raid night tonight at 9 p.m., etc. The Help tab has some frequently asked questions, and the Ko-Fi tab is for if you wish to support the dev of this module. If you have any issues with adding or changing any settings and them not showing up right away, disable and re-enable the module. If you get stuck anywhere, or if this video did not answer your questions, please don't hesitate to join the Blish HUD Discord for any help with this topic, or check out the module page, both of which are linked down below. Happy eventing!